Welcome to 5G Advanced Technology Evolution from a Network Perspective white paper. 5G is an important component to consumer experience upgrading and intelligent upgrade of industries. Major economies in the world have made it clear that they want to make 5G an important link of the future development. 5G is going to be included in many different industries.
Rapid 5G rollout, 5G technology evolution is opening a new chapter. 3GPP has named it 5G-Advanced, and the industry is highly interested in the technology evolution. In this context, China Mobile joins hands with industry partners to publish this white paper on 5G advanced technology evolution from the network perspective towards a new era of intelligent and connected X. The white paper proposes the prospect of a system convergence, verticals enablement, and a network intelligence, hoping to provide reference to 5G advanced technologies and bring new momentum to 5G development. On behalf of China Broadcasting Network, I'd like to warmly congratulate on the release of the white paper. China Broadcasting Network is working with China Mobile to build 5G networks at 700 MHz with broadest coverage and the best experience, integrating the latest 5G broadcasting technologies. We also work together to promote a booming ecosystem for 5G to benefit both industry verticals and consumers.
Hello, this is Wang Zhiqing from CAICT. 5G is rapidly rolling out in China, and 5G applications are also booming. For 5G to evolve, technical standards have to be defined first. The release of this white paper will provide reference to the new technologies for 5G advanced. I hope all parties will continue to work together and seek shared success. Wish this event a great success.
Today, Huawei and the industry partners released a white paper on 5G advanced technology evolution from a network perspective. This paper discusses in great length how core network technologies will evolve, and I believe it will contribute to the sustainable development of the global 5G industry. Core networks for 5.5G will take on three defining characteristics: super distributed, intelligent, and converged, to deliver ubiquitous connectivity, enable more edge applications, and better serve industry customers. We will also work with industry partners to drive the evolution of a 5.5G core network technology and architecture, to inject a new vitality into 5G and create a new value for social development and industry digitalization. 5G is seen as a key building block to digital transformation of industries. 5G Advanced will boost the EMBB performance and help popularize new immersive services like XR. It will also contribute to industry digitalization and intelligent connection of all things. The white paper elaborates on the defining characteristics of 5G advanced technologies around intelligence, convergence, and enablement, offering directions for the next step of 5G networking technologies. On behalf of China Telecom, I warmly congratulate on the successful release of the white paper. As 5G deployment is gaining scale and 5G applications are going deeper, 5G technologies will need to evolve as well. The white paper offers important insight on how to approach technology innovation for 5G networks and beyond. On behalf of China Unicom, I'd like to extend my warm congratulations on the successful release of the white paper. Hello, this is Chen Shanji from CICT. 5G commercialization is picking up speed, and 5G network technologies continue to evolve to better serve industry verticals. The white paper elaborates on the vision and the characteristics of 5G advanced networks, offering directions for the future 5G advanced technologies. On behalf of CICT, I wish the event a great success. This is Duan Xiangyang from ZTE. 5G will evolve to 5G Advanced to adapt to new scenarios with further enhancements on network intelligence and the ability of serving industry applications. ZTE is working with industry partners to better tap the value of 5G networks, providing better experience and boosting industry digitalization. Finally, I wish this event a great success. Thank you.
solid foundation for the evolution from 5G to 6G, while further accelerating the 5G applications in the verticals to ensure a faster and wider digital transformation for the whole society. I wish this event a great success.
On behalf of Ericsson China, I would like to warmly welcome a successful release of 5G-Advanced Technology Evolution of Network Perspective white paper. 5G-Advanced technology will play an important role in the development of 5G networks and services.
第五代移动通信技术作为通信发展史
is a major milestone in the history of mobile communications. It will come together with other general-purpose technologies to accelerate what is becoming a fully-fledged digital transformation. On behalf of Asia Info, I'd like to extend our warm congratulations on the successful release of the white paper. Hello, this is Huang Ying from Lenovo. In the 5G Advanced era, Lenovo will take on deep research into edge networks, intelligent networks, and interactive applications like XR. On behalf of Lenovo, I'd like to warmly congratulate on the release of the white paper. Thank you. Hello, this is Lu Dong from IP Look. In the 5G Advanced era, IP Look will continue to invest more in 5G core. Finally, I wish the release of the white paper a great success. This is Qin Fei from Vivo Communications Research Institute. We appreciate China Mobile's effort to take the initiative and coordinate to draft this white paper. With more 5G enhancements to come on board, Vivo will focus on improving user experience with deep research into things like network intelligence and XR enhancement. Finally, I wish the event a great success. On behalf of the Samsung R&D Institute of China, I want to extend my warm congratulations on the successful release of the white paper. The goal of the 5G Advanced standard is to meet new requirements in the mobile communications market where all things will be intelligently connected. Samsung will work together with industry partners to promote the development of 5G Advanced technologies. Hello, this is Zhang Yufei from Tencent. As the first internet company that started 5G research and had a project approved by 3GPP in release 17, Tencent will continue to use its 5G expertise to develop the cloud gaming and proceed with the vehicle road infrastructure coordination and smart transportation as we continue to help build open, prosperous platforms that are application-driven and user-perceivable, wishing this event a great success. Hello, this is Pan Zhenggang from Unisoc Central Research Institute. It's an honor that Unisoc could participate in drafting this white paper on 5G Advanced technology evolution from a network perspective. As an enabler of the digital ecosystem, Unisoc will work with industry partners and contribute our part to promote the continued evolution of 5G technologies, wishing this event a great success.
With the evolution of technologies, we are now in the 5G Advanced era. China Telecom is already exploring 5G Advanced and is working with industry partners to start the evolution, opening a new intelligent era with this white paper. Please now join me in welcoming Mr. Duan Xiaodong, the Deputy Director of China Mobile Research Institute, on 5G Advanced technology evolution from a network perspective towards a new era of intelligent connected X. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to all of you. I'm very glad to gather here with you online to witness the release of 5G Advanced white paper with 21 partners. Due to the pandemic, we have to have this release in the form of webinar. But I still believe that before the R18, we can reach some consensus through this venue. And then on behalf of our partners and White China Mobile, I would like to introduce to you about our white paper. The white paper is called 5G Advanced Technology Evolution from a Network Perspective white paper. 5G has been widely deployed in the world. China Mobile has achieved remarkable progress. 162 carriers already deployed 5G, and 440 operators have been investing in 5G. 5G is booming. China has contributed a lot. China Mobile has becoming the network the carrier with the most advanced 5G network, the largest user 5G user scale, and the largest network scale. We are the most advanced in terms of 5G. We're evolving from NSA to SA. All our base stations have switched to SA mode. And we have the largest user scale. We developed 250 million 5G package tariff users. We set up 500,000 5G stations, taking up half of the China's base stations, one third of the world's 5G stations. We are creating the premium 5G network. The rapid development of 5G could not do without standardization. China Mobile is leading the standardization. We have contributed more than 81 projects. We have contributed more than 700 billion proposals from R15 to R16 to R17. We are always leading the work of standardization. In R15, we led to build the new architecture as well as new IO interface, laying a solid foundation. In R16, we are now claiming the number one in terms of project initiation, the release of standard proposals, submittal proposals, and the release the standards. In R16, we will keep the momentum. China Mobile is always taking the lead in the overall architecture design and detailed designs, promoting SBA to become the 5G fundamental technology. We are helping lay a very good layout for R18. Now we are already very close to R18. In this year's conference of 3GPP in April, 3GPP officially named the naming of 5G evolution as 5G-Advanced. R18 is going to be the first release bridging 5G and 5G-Advanced, which is also called 5G-A. In order to usher in this new 5G Advanced, China Mobile proposed the idea of three balances and three new drivers. 5G Advanced is an important part of the evolution for 5G and towards 6G. We have to balance many different aspects. The first balance is to balance 2B and 2C. Many people ask me that whether in the future 5G evolution is mainly about 2B. That's not true. Actually, we will balance 2B and 2C to consider both the connected to everything and the new requirements for enhanced broadband. The second balance is to balance the future and the short-term needs. We will balance the long-term technology evolution and the new technology development. There is an impulse in the industry to integrate 6G technologies in 5G. We think that we have to hold back a bit to prevent any unrealistic technology innovation to lay a solid foundation for 5G. The third balance is the balance between network and terminal. We know that now the terminal modules are far from meeting our requirements in terms of price and models. So we have to ensure that the terminals can keep evolving. With these three balances, we need three new drivers, that is requirements, scenarios, and capabilities. The new requirements are from the live network and from our end users, including deterministic forwarding, enhanced multimedia, HD positioning, as well as the time synchronization. These are all very good new requirements. The second new driver is new scenarios. There are new requirements, new scenarios coming up, including space air ground integration, the tactile network, and home network convergence. The third new is the new capabilities. We need new technologies to drive 5G forward. With these three combined, we can further ensure the evolution of 5G-A. That's an important part of the white paper.
We work with our partners, carriers, research institute, manufacturers, and even internet companies to reach consensus. And today we release our 5G Advanced Technology Evolution White Paper. As you know that in February we just released our Air Interface Wireless Technology White Paper. I believe this white paper has already filled the gap. And in the white paper today, we can deepen our understanding of end-to-end 5G advanced technology and also enhance the consensus of the whole industry. We also identify three major trends of 5G advanced technology, which is convergence, enablement, and AI. And we use CEA to short for these three technologies. The first trend is convergence. We are targeting industrial requirements to build more converged network and better serve the all-connected network. We will focus more on the industry network convergence, intercommunication enhancement, network management enhancement, and network security enhancement. And the home network convergence, which is also a very heated topic of 3GPP, we want to further enhance the IoT for individuals and provide the data enhancement for the data synchronization, near-field communication, fixed mobile convergence. And the third one is space air ground network convergence. With NTN technologies, we can further facilitate the convergence of 5G and satellite network, and the low orbit satellite can be fully utilized. And for the second enablement, which is using the 2B and 2C to fully leverage the broadcasting function to bring in deterministic assurance, high precision positioning, and all sensing technologies. We need to enhance multimedia capability as well as the broadcasting and multicasting for the B2C scenario, and for deterministic high precision positioning and the all sensing capability, that's more for the vertical industries. And all of these are key directions for enabling industries. Since R16 and R17, network intelligence is becoming a buzzword. We need to further reduce the O&M cost, build more flexible network to meet all scenario requirements. We divided the network into two layers. The upper layer is more for the troubleshooting, resources scheduling, network DIY, and the closed loop optimization. With the AI enhancement capability, we can better realize the autonomous auto O&M and self-service. It is more scenario driven, and as the China Mobile report has mentioned, NDDAF and MDAF are very important functions. We want to develop our network automation platform to build the AI fundamental capability layer. The upper layer and lower layer can interact with each other and adopt a iterative model to develop. So these are the main content of our network white paper. For the whole industry, we would like all of us to work together to facilitate the 5G advanced technology healthy development. I have three proposals. Firstly, we need to guide standard making. We want to avoid fragmentation of industry standards. The whole globe need to reach agreement on the downward compatibility, guarantee more flexible and software-based upgrading model. And we need to focus on requirement to make innovation breakthrough. We need to serve the real requirements and create real technology to bridge our gaps and form industry synergy. We need to match the true technology with the real requirements and form synergy of the whole industry. Thirdly, we want to shorten the industry technology application cycle so that the convergence time span can be shorter. Actually, many features of R15 had already been adopted, and now we are still adopting some of the features from R16. We want to further shorten the cycle so that 5G advanced technology can better serve our users. In a nutshell, I think we need to work together to facilitate the development of 5G advanced technologies. I would like to extend my gratitude to all partners for your support of this white paper. We have 21 partners from many different area of the industry. This white paper is the effort of all of us for your reference, and we would like to work hard together with all of us to build a better industry. Thank you. Thank you, Director Duan, for your outstanding speech. 5G target is to serve all industry to realize the intelligence rather than only connectivity of everything. With 5G advanced technology, our industry intelligence will, of course, go into the next era. 3GPP in April this year finalized the name of 5G Advanced, and after that, the whole industry had very intensive discussion on the evolution of 5G technology, including the vision, requirements, and technology, and also define some of the new targets and new capabilities. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Liu Hong, Great China Region Technical General Manager of GSMA, to introduce the next topic.
GSMA 刘红，很
Hello
高兴
everyone, I'm Liu Hong from GSMA. It is my great honor to be invited to present in this white paper release conference. 5G Advanced is one critical stage to evolve from 5G to 6G, and it can also be helpful for us to evolve from digitalization to intelligence. Digitalization is actually turning the data into the digital signal so as to process and transmit the data through computers. But intelligence would like to go one step forward. Currently, a lot of processing need manual interference, and we need people to do coding and programming to finish this processing. But in the future, we don't need to interfere in these processes. Data can automatically exchange, and our society production and people's life can also be supported in a more automatic way. 5G digitalization has already been developed quite well. Even in this critical external environment due to the pandemic, there has been a 169 5G commercial network with more than 1 million 5G base stations. And 5G devices are also developing very rapidly. More than 600 model of 5G devices has already been launched, and 400 of them has already been deployed to the market. In the second quarter of 2021, the connections of 5G has already reached 452 million. 5G network has already covered 15% of the global population, and this number keep increasing. With those critical impact from pandemic, 5G realized these milestones with shorter time span than 4G technology. This is a miracle which cannot be achieved by the efforts of all of our colleagues in the communication industry. According to the survey, 67% of users believe that 5G network has met or exceeded their expectation. And for those users who haven't migrated to the 5G tariff package, more than 67% of the users believe that if their operators launch 5G network and launch the 5G tariff package, they will migrate from 4G to 5G network. Beside consumer market, in the enterprise vertical industries, we also see higher recognition of 5G technologies. In the B2B market, 5G has already evolved from POC to commercial deployment, which is actually a 0 to 1 improvement. We have seen more and more 5G B2B commercial contracts signed, and in the whole globe, we also have seen a lot of operators who started their cooperation with enterprises to build 5G private network. But after digitalizing 5G B2B and 5G 2C, we are still facing a very big problem. How can we develop the 5G 2B to bigger scale? In the 5G application development plan released by the Industry and Communication Ministry of China, the large-scale development of 5G2B is also one of the critical tasks. In China, we've got very good foundation because the biggest 5G SA network is now in China. We have network slicing capability, edge computing capability, and enterprise private network capability. All of these can do scheduling and configuration on demand to better meet the requirements of enterprises. Around 90 operators claim that they are going to deploy 5G as a network, accounting for 38% of networks to be deployed, which means the 5G SA has already realized a very good momentum in the whole global market. With the 5G SA foundation, we have better premises to develop 5G2B at bigger scale. There are still quite a lot of challenges facing by 5G2B. We need to leverage technologies and capabilities defined by R15, R16, and R17 to tackle those challenges. For example, the technical challenges include insufficient upper link bandwidth, too long latency, and inaccurate positioning. In R15, after leveraging millimeter wave technology, we can solve some of these issues. And with the R16 standards, some low latency, high reliability capability has already been defined. And R16 or R17 also has some positioning enhancement standards. Leveraging all those technologies defined in R15, 16, and 17 can help us to tackle many challenges we are facing in the 5G2B market. But there are still another big challenge. In different vertical industries, their requirements are quite different. How can we find the common points to define the lateral standards? And in each critical industries, how can we define the 5G application standard for each of them is a very critical topic facing by all of us. With the technologies and capabilities defined in R15, 16, and 17, we believe 5G to B market can develop into bigger scale. However, moving forward, we want to go from digitalization to intelligence. 5G Advanced, or the standards after R18, is exploring this direction. Some of the projects to be charted in R18 try to improve 5G to B capabilities and also 5G to C capabilities. We've seen some enhancement for the upper link bandwidth, deterministic assurance, and the latency management. We also see some of the sensing and communication combination capabilities, as well as how to leverage the combination of 5G and AI technologies. We hope that 5G can fully leverage AI technology to improve spectrum efficiency and network capability. And meanwhile, 5G also can help AI to provide more network capability so that AI technology can run better on 5G network. With all of those researches, we would like to offer better upper link capability, low latency, high reliability capability, and precise positioning capability standards. More importantly, this standard should be able to work together with AI capability, not only empowering AI, but also getting 5G empowered by AI so that these two technologies can work together, converge together to realize the evolution from digitalization to intelligence.
That's all from my side. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Liu Hong, for the excellent sharing. I believe that with the fully evolution of a 5G advanced, 5G is going to create more social and economic values to promote large-scale industry digital transformation and enable more intelligent connection of everything. 5G is originated to enable many industries, but there are still some breaking points. That's why we have 5G advanced. Core network is one of the important links, and cloud-based infrastructure is an important enhancement. Now let's welcome Richard Liu, president of Cloud Core product line from Huawei, to share with us 5G Core, super distributed, intelligent, and convergent. Hello, everyone. This is Richard Liu from Cloud Core Network product line of Huawei. Welcome to this 5G Advanced white paper. And I'm really glad to have this opportunity to share with you about our ideas regarding 5G evolution. 5G is advancing very fast, making remarkable achievements in both 2B and 2C. Yet, we see some urgent issues that to be addressed. We have cloud native, service based developments and control and forwarding plane separation, as well as other technologies to enable more agile for domain network infrastructure. We have provided the public network based private network. We still identify some gaps, and we believe that 5G network should be enhanced from the following dimensions. The first one is the enhancement of architecture. We need more deterministic experience to help upgrade to support extended reality and other new requirements. And second is enhancement of capability. We need to introducing AI technologies to make the network transform from rule-driven to policy-driven, enable level 4 like autonomous network driving. And the third one is convergence. That is the convergence of multiple radio access technologies and intelligent connection to everything. To do that, we proposed the idea of 5G core network evolution, which will integrate DT, OT, IT, and CT, which is super distributed, intelligent, and convergent. Super distributed means that we will have more centralized control plane and the super distributed architecture for the user plane. 5G at the network edge, 5.5G will enable high bandwidth, low latency, and high positioning requirements. 5G LAN and edge computing capabilities will be enabled to support services like extended reality. The second is intelligence. AI will be introduced to have smart operation and maintenance. The RAT and complex network will be simplified to help the network evolve to the level 4 autonomous driving like autonomous governing network, which can meet the virtual private network need of different industries. The third one is convergence, to converge the satellite network with 2, 3, 4, and 5G, making network more simplified, making O&M more efficient. This super distributed, intelligent, and convergent network will enable ubiquitous connection, the better user experience for edge applications, and better experience for industry users. In 5G 2B, carriers still face challenges in the northbound interfaces with huge workload, in appropriate adaptation for industry applications in the BSS system, undefined service interfaces, and not mature standardization in the southbound interfaces. The southbound interfaces have to be unified, and that requires concerted efforts from the industry. With this standardization, we can accelerate 5G to be commercial deployment. The standardization will also forge convergence and enhancement in industry to accelerate services like TSN, 5G LAN, and clock synchronization. 5G new calling also is not so very mature. The commercial terminals and chipsets are not so many. We have many challenges in defining the industry and product standards and business models. We still need to address that. We need 5G evolution to deeply integrate DOICT and other key technologies to enable ubiquitous connection, the application of edge experience, and collaborating with industry customers. We will help enhance 5G vitality, support creating new values to the social and economic development. On behalf of Huawei, I would like to wish a complete success of this 5G Advanced white paper release. Thank you, Mr. Liu Kang, for the excellent sharing. 5G network need constant evolution. Super distributed, intelligent, and convergent 5G core network, 5G core network will enable ubiquitous connection, good edge application experience, and industry user experience. 5G Advanced will start from 3GPP R18. The project will be initiated in 2021, end of 2021, and frozen by 2023. 5G Advanced will provide new application scenario and services, making network flexible and operable. Next, let's welcome the Nokia fellow, Hori Mahalama, to share with us 5G Advanced for reliable and sustainable connectivity.
5G Advanced, providing reliable and sustainable connectivity. My name is Harri Holma. I'm part of Nokia, and my position is fellow, focusing on the radio systems. And the idea for this presentation today is to look at shortly where are we today in terms of commercial 5G deployments, and what are the key things that 5G Advanced will bring for us in the future. But let's start the discussion today on slide number 2 on the practical benefits that 5G radio is able to provide for us today. And that is mainly better data rate, better capacity in terms of mobile broadband. And we are illustrating the key things that are important in providing the enhanced capabilities. And basically, we need two things to make a nice performance today. We need more bandwidth. And secondly, we need to have the new antenna and the radio interface solution. And when combining those two things together, 5G radio on the mid-band frequencies is able to provide substantially more capacity than 4G LTE network. Let's look at the example on this slide. Typical LTE network, 4G network uses 20 MHz bandwidth, and the typical spectral efficiency is 2 bits per hertz. That is totally delivering 40 megabits average cell throughput. 5G radio, on the other hand, is typically using 100 megahertz bandwidth. That is 4 times more considering the TDD solution than the 4G LTE radio. Secondly, the typical 5G radio is using massive MIMO beamforming antenna, which is able to deliver up to 10 bits per hertz spectral efficiency. 4 times more spectrum, 5 times higher efficiency, in total delivering 20 times more capacity per cell. So let's look at the main key solution that we need to have in place for providing that huge efficiency. And therefore we need to go to next slide number 3, looking at an example massive MIMO antenna solution that is available for the practical deployments. And that solution is based on Nokia ReefShark chipset, and that has fairly extensive capabilities in terms of power efficiency and spectral efficiency. The radio can support 32 or 64 TRXs. It can support up to 400 megahertz bandwidth, and the lightest weight option is as small as 17 kilograms. So we could roughly say that massive MIMO antenna is massive in terms of capabilities, but simple and small in terms of practical deployment. So clearly, investment and R&D for making the radio antenna has been quite critical for the early phase of 5G deployment. Secondly, on slide number 4, we also need to note that energy efficiency has turned out to be quite critical for the 5G network. And there's a very simple reason for that. the data volumes are increasing in the mobile networks, but we don't want to increase the energy or the power consumption of the networks. That simply means that the energy efficiency has to be substantially better in 5G networks compared to the earlier generations. The measurements in the commercial networks are indicating that the 5G network as of today is already up to 90% more efficient per bit compared to 4G network. That is a good starting point, but that is not enough. Our target is that by 2023, the 5G base station power consumption is 50% less than what we have in the first generation products. And even more, as a company target, we want to halve the total emissions by 2030. So that's where we are roughly today in terms of a practical 5G deployment. So mobile broadband, high capacity, high efficiency. But 5G evolution will bring a lot more. Today, the practical networks are based on release 15 3GPP release. Release 16 has already been completed end of last year, and release 17 work is ongoing. The next step will be release 18, that is also called 5G-Advanced, and that will bring a number of new capabilities. In terms of timing, release 18 will be completed end of 2023. But let's look at now in more detail what are the capabilities that 5G-Advanced is going to bring for us. And on slide number 6, we want to focus here on a number of new things that the 5G-Advanced is able to provide. And we are dividing this into 4 different areas. First of all, 5G-Advanced will enable a number of new usage areas. That simply means that the same 5G radio can be utilized for other cases beyond mobile broadband. One area is Internet of Things connectivity, low-cost optimization with NR Lite. Another example is non-terrestrial networks, which means that 5G radio can be utilized for connecting to satellites or other high-altitude platforms. Another example is to use 5G radio for site links. That means direct mobile-to-mobile communication, which can be quite important for car-to-car communication and also can be quite important for public safety communication. Also other areas is drone optimization and also coverage optimization. Because if you can make the coverage better, then 5G radio could be utilized even better for covering low population density areas. The second area in 5G-Advanced is new service capabilities and service optimization. And a few example key services are extended reality and cloud gaming. Also, there are some mobile broadband enhancements in terms of capacity, using even better beamforming and better mobility in terms of providing even high-speed continuous connectivity. The third important area we want to focus here is also better resilience. And the simple reason is that the 5G networks will be used for providing critical communication. And therefore, the 5G network should also be able to provide some other capabilities. And a few examples we are showing here is accurate positioning, and the other one is synchronization services. That simply means that 5G networks can provide location and timing information even without satellite-based solutions. And the fourth important area is operability. And the idea here is that the radio evolution has even better options for utilizing artificial intelligence and using machine learning for improving the network performance and minimizing any OpEx. Let's look a little bit more detail then on the following slide, 5G-Advanced enhanced experience. And the idea here is to illustrate what are the practical things that are going to make the extended reality or the cloud gaming perform better. In terms of practical features, there are performance improvements in like massive MIMO improvements, beamforming improvements. There are also carrier aggregation, dual connectivity improvements, where the idea is that the networks can provide even more capacity, which is important if we want to provide full high definition extended reality connectivity. There are also some other features which will improve the practical performance, especially in terms of latency, like reduced interruption times and also faster setup times. But it's not enough to have the new radio. We also need to have the new 5G core network. Many of the 5G networks today are using NSA non-standalone architecture together with LTE core network, EPC. In terms of evolution, we need to deploy the 5G core network to fully utilize all 5G radio capabilities. On this slide, we are illustrating Nokia's 5G core references, and as you can see, there are a large number of customers globally using Nokia's 5G core network, and indeed the deployment is now speeding up globally, which is important to take full benefit of the 5G evolution capabilities. But it's not enough to have 5G radio, 5G advanced radio. We are already looking beyond that. On slide number 9, we are illustrating some key topics that we are looking today in our research for the 6G radio. The time frame for the commercial deployment will be around 2030, and there are a number of topics we are working here already in the research field. We are looking on the number of different orchestration solutions, so how to make the closed-loop automation more advanced. We are looking architecture solutions, so how to combine radio and core network in terms of convergence. We are also looking some platform solutions like what would be the most efficient hardware acceleration in the radio, and then also different kind of specialization topics like how to do deep slicing. And it's not only Nokia's internal work, but we are also working on a number of international projects. One example is European Union HEXA-X project, where the target is to combine digital world, human world, and physical world together. Nokia is the leader of HEXA-X project. And as a final slide, slide number 10, I just want to show practical personal example about the great 5G capabilities. I did some testing at home in Helsinki in Finland. I tried to download as much data as possible with my commercial device in commercial 5G network. I was able to download more than 3 terabytes of data in one day with one device. It's a lot of data. It's actually more data than the average person has ever used in his entire life. And that is a simple illustration about the 5G capabilities today. Impressive capabilities. In the next phase, we are looking forward to 5G-Advanced, bringing further impressive capabilities in terms of radio evolution. I would like to thank you for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed this session today. Thank you.
感谢 Harry Holloman 先生的精彩发言。5G Advanced 的
Thank you for the presentation of Holly Holloman. With a high precision positioning, XR and cloud gaming capability, it is quite promising. Now we are going to start the release of our white paper. It is the first time in the industry that we analyze the 5G advanced network architecture evolution in detail, including cloud native, edge network, cloud basic net services, including 3 major features of intelligence, convergence, and enablement. China Mobile, China Broadcasting Network, China Telecom, China Unicom, SK Telecom, KT, CAICT, Huawei, Ericsson China, Nokia, Shanghai Bell, CICT, Samsung, Asia Info, Vivo, Lenovo, IP Look, Unisoc, Oppo, Tencent, Xiaomi are all participated in the drafting of this white paper.
独行快，众行远。5G-Advanced 的产业发展离不开产业界的共同努力。
Without the joint effort of the whole industry, it will be impossible for us to keep evolving 5G technology. Let's join hands together to keep evolving the technology. This is the end of today's white paper release conference. Thank you for your participation.